how do you prepare yourself as a point guard specifically, just as a point guard that has led a team to a championship headed into this series with a team of players that have not made it this far just yet?
Yeah, I think you prepare as if this is the final, your final chance. You know, you come in and there's a kind of a balance between just being loose, being confident, knowing that you've done the work to get you this far. You know, just trying to keep the vibe light. You know, we're gonna go out there and do our best. You prepare because we played this team a lot, and we know them pretty well. We know they know us just as well, and it's going to be a battle. This is the finals. We're just lay it out on the line. You know, you're trying to get an edge by knowing your matchup as much as you can. But you know, it's just about going out there and performing at your highest level. And we put so much work into this, and there's so much emotion going into it. And you know, it's just a fun time to know that like all the work that you've done has got you this far to compete for a championship.
If you could just describe Courtney's leadership in the locker room and also just on the floor as well, just with her experience having won the championship with Chicago a couple of years ago, can you just talk to me a little bit about the leadership and just the voice that she's brought to the team in the postseason?
Ask her.
No, I mean, I was also a part of that championship. So it was an experience that I got to now experience twice with Sluty. I think her leadership style is lead by example. You know, she's one of probably the hardest working people I've ever played with. She never stops, just working hard, shooting extra. She's always in the gym. And so it's something that, you know, she she's a woman of few words, because, you know, she's not always talking a lot, but when she does, it means a lot. And it comes off extremely passionate and experienced. You know, she's been in a lot of big games and she always shows up. So it's something about just trust and respect that everyone has for Sloot, that she's a great leader, she's a great teammate, and I enjoy, you know, being her teammate. The length that JJ and Stewie have, specifically, I think, as talented as their post players are on Vegas, I think defensively, you know, we pose a big problem for them with the length that we have and the quickness that we have. JJ, Stewie, they both can be on them and create a lot of problems for them. And then obviously it's also rebounding. I think we have a huge advantage in that aspect. And you know, we've done a great job on the boards in the other games, so we just have to continue to work hard and use that versatility that we have to our advantage.
Every game is going to be different. It's a series for a reason. You know, we obviously want to jump out and be really aggressive on game one and active to kind of set the tone for the rest of the series, but knowing that it's going to be a chess match and each team is going to make adjustments, and the team that makes the best adjustments and executes is probably going to be the one that wins. You know, it's not going to be the same fight every night, every game, even every quarter. You know, we have to be able to make in-game adjustments. That's what the finals is about, is just executing our game plan. And we know it's going to be a battle.
For us, it's just using our experience and making sure that the guys who haven't been, you know what to expect, and that we're all on the same page. And I think we've done a great job of that. And Stewie especially have done a great job of making sure everyone knows what the finals means and how you have to approach it. And, you know, I think we're all ready.
You know, this is what was written in the sand. I mean, this is what the beginning of the season, this is kind of what everybody expected. And here we are. I think that a final series between these two teams will be, a great chance to grow the game. I think everybody's kind of really a lot of anticipation about these matchups, and it should be a good one. Hopefully we can put on a good show.